Hello and welcome to another day of December. It's Saturday, and today we're going to talk about why doing more isn't the answer. So, habit tracking. Why do we do habit tracking? That's the fundamental question. Why are we doing it? What is the purpose? Is it giving us information? Because if it is, and that's what you want to do, then that's fine. But are you tracking stuff just because you think everybody else should? Is it giving you any data? Because if you're doing it as treating yourself as a little lab study, that's fine. Perfectionism. The more that we do and we want it to be perfect, it just adds more and more and more. More time, more energy into being perfect at something. I know a lot of people don't feel that they can write in the first page of a notebook and it takes them ages. Why? Just write your name in it. Just get on with it. It doesn't matter. Overwhelm. I like to do a brain dump because it gets all the crap out of my head that I might be overwhelmed with, which might result in a bigger list, but then I can break down that list. But just having it all in your head, it's just where it swims about and it gets just too much. It's too much overwhelm. What I tend to do is I text myself if I'm in bed, and I have myself labelled as Linda Inbox. And if things are in my mind, I just message myself so it's out of there. So there's no overwhelm then because it's gone. And then I can add that to my inbox, my brain dump list. Pressure. How much pressure do you put on yourself to keep up with your planning? How much pressure have you got from everywhere else? You've got pressure from work, family, friends, society. You know, is it a pressure to fit in to everybody else's system, to be like everyone else? All you have to do is be yourself. And then that comes to the next point of, is it aligned with you? So this then leads to back to all your why, your purpose. Is it aligned with you? Is there a reason? Or is it just, you know, if you want to have a pretty tracker that's got all, you know, when people do all these hash marks and stuff and you want it so pretty because you're creative, that's fine. But actually, is it aligned with you and what you want and your goals? If your goal is to exercise every day, then it might be that you track that as a bit of an accountability thing. But it's important that you know why you're doing it. Procrastination. So when you've got a massive to-do list and you've got all this stuff that you've got to do in a specific time block, that just leads to procrastination because you actually don't want to do it. And this is one of the reasons of why doing more isn't the answer. Because actually, sometimes because of procrastination, you just need to take a break and you just need to distance yourself from it. And one of the analogies that we use is, rather than being in the midst of a dance or a fight or in a playground or whatever, you can't really see what's going on when you're right next to people. If you went upstairs into a balcony and you looked over that balcony down onto the playground, you would be able to see everything a lot clearer. That's what procrastination is about. But if you take a break from it and look at it from a different angle, sometimes you get a better viewpoint. So you've got reading lists. As we said, you've got trackers, you've got journals. Have you got reading journals? Have you got health and well-being journals? Have you got exercise journals? Have you got diet journals? You know, that it just goes on and on and on and on and on. Why? Does bullet journal work for you where it's all in one place or not? But it's not about doing all this stuff. It's not the answer. It doesn't make you more productive. So what do we need to do? What do you think I'm going to say? You are the answer. So strip all this back and let's come to why and the purpose and what we want and what we need. That is the answer. If you enjoy these little videos and you want to know more, drop me a line. Have a look in the description box down below, where I'll be putting links to everything. Come and do the Planology quiz. I will be launching a free webinar soon, so subscribe to the channel and you will be the first to know about the new webinar and all the good stuff that's coming in the new year.